everyone. Welcome to 33 Founders. Today we're here with Kash Razzaghi, the founder of Fancred, a sports community designed exclusively for the fan. Thanks so much for joining us, Kash. When you moved away from your hometown in Mississippi, you missed all the Mississippi State action. So you created a community online for sports fans where they can come together to talk about the teams that they love, the players that they love, with the people that they love.
Thanks for having me on the program. So I think the real sentiment that we're trying to bring out in Fancred is the essence of communities. You can get news about your Redskins team anywhere. That's available to you on the internet and online. But what you can't really mimic and what you can't replicate is the community that you're used to having if you grew up in a town or if you're a diehard fan. And so if you just even sit back and think about it for a second, when you're at games with thousands of people, or even in most cases tens of thousands of people, when a cool play happens, or if your team wins, or if your team loses, there's a sense of community there. People high-five and they hug and they cheer and they have opinions on what should happen. That doesn't exist online, and that doesn't exist especially on mobile phones yet. And so that's what we're trying to bring back to people, for people that grew up in a community of sports fans, of fans and friends that cheered for the same teams, or even people that cheered for different teams. That's our goal at Fancred, not to bring you the best news, but to bring you the best community around your team.
So I'm going to be able to connect with people that I trust.
Totally, and that could be people that are professional writers, professional sportscasters, or it could be someone who's a stay-at-home mom that is a passionate Redskins fan. The great thing about sports is that everyone has an opinion, and everyone everyone has strong passion for their team, and they think they know what should happen. And how do you identify people that are huge fans? How do you identify people that really know what they're talking about? There's really no great way of doing that. And so the whole idea here is that you can connect with people that are funny. You can connect with people that have opinions. You can connect with people that have insider information because they're a beat reporter or they're a reporter about some certain teams, and find a better way to connect with them and get information from them and have conversations. And everything's not so serious all the time. People watch the game and they make comments, and again, it's the essence of bringing that community around sports that's really valuable, and that's what we're trying to do.
Awesome. So, Kash, let's talk a little bit about the journey here. What's made the greatest contribution to your success?
Wow. I don't know. I think so. What we're trying to do is really drill down and understand what builds communities and what sports fans really want out of their experience in watching sports. And so that's what we've tried to do. We've tried to be a platform that's very user friendly, that allows you to come in and be connected with people right off the bat. And try to really take the complexity out of it. And so our goal is understand what it takes to build a community, provide a simple to use interface and a simple to use tool in the app that allows you to connect and share, and then let the rest sort of take care of itself. So we've been fortunate to get some good feedback so far.
What's been the most important objective that you guys set out to accomplish that you really feel that you got right and you're continuing to get right?
So I don't know if we've gotten everything right yet, but the biggest objective is if people are spending more and more of their time on mobile phones, what do we do to get them back on our app every single day and very frequently? How do you make the experience on Fancred a delightful experience? Our goal is to create a very fun and energetic atmosphere and let the community sort of take care of itself. And so, I wouldn't say we've nailed that yet, but that's our goal: create and provide a delightful experience in terms of the features and functionality that we provide, and let the users sort of do the rest themselves.
Is there something, Kash, you wish you would have known, or you wish could know right now that would help you get where you want to go faster?
It's sort of hard not to take every small thing that happens and think that it's really, really valuable, and the decision is based on these small things that happen. But I think what's really valuable is taking a step back and looking at everything, and evaluating where you are. And so that's what we're trying to do. Not take things too seriously, and really step back and look at what our goals are and how we try to accomplish that.
So let's look ahead into the future then. What's your biggest goal for Fancred?
We have a simple goal: to unite all fans and provide a much better experience for them when they're either at the game or when they're at home watching the game, or if they're at a restaurant watching the game. truly provide a really great experience for all fans where they all get some sort of value out of it. And so it's a very, very big, goal that we have for ourselves. But that's really what's next.
So for any fans, Cash, how can they find you guys?
Yeah, so right now we have an app in the iTunes store. So you can just find us by going to the iTunes store. You can go to fancred.com, and we have a direct link to the app. And we will be building an Android app, and that we'll have available by the end of the year as well. So we'll expand, but right now we're on iPhone, and you can find us there.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.